Hi, so today we will be looking about how to find the value of the variance and the standard deviation for ungrouped data. And we have an example here, but first we're going to be looking at these formulas for finding the variance and the standard deviation. So the variance is denoted as sigma square and is basically how much every value that you have deviates from the mean, which is denoted as nu. And nu is just the mean, which is the arithmetic sum of these terms, and then divided by the number of terms that you have. And then the standard deviation is denoted as sigma. So if we compare these two, you can see that the standard deviation is just going to be the square root of the variance. So once we get the value of the variance, we can easily get the value for the standard deviation as well. So now we're going to work through this example. So we have to find the value of the variance and the standard deviation, and the first step is to rearrange these values in ascending order. So we know that the lowest value is 11 and the highest is 22, so it's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, and finally 22. The next step is to make a table, and our first column is going to be these values, which are the values of x. So we're going to have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, and 22. Now the following step is to find the value of nu, which, as I've said before, is the mean. So nu is going to be just the sum of the values for x over the number of values that we have. And this is going to be equal to 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15 plus 18 plus 19 plus 22, and all of this is going to be over 8. We have 8 values. And this is just 124 over 8, which is equal to 15.5. So now that we found the value of the mean, we can make another column to find the value of x minus the mean. So x minus nu. And here we're going to have 11 minus 15.5, which is equal to minus 4.5. Here we're going to have 12 minus 15.5, which is equal to minus 3.5. And we just work along the same with the rest of the values. So 13 minus 15.5 is equal to minus 2.5. 14 minus 15.5 is minus 1.5. 15 minus 15.5 is minus 0.5. And then this is 2.5, 3.5. And finally 22 minus 15.5 is going to be 6.5. So now that we have this, we can make a third and last column to get the value of x minus nu squared, which is just going to be squaring this value here. So minus 4.5 squared is 20.25. Minus 3.5 squared is 12.25. Minus 2.5 squared is 6.25. Minus 1.5 squared is 2.25. Minus 0.5 squared is just 0.25. 0.5 square is, we have it here as well, 6.25. 3.5 square is 12.25. And lastly, 6.5 square is just 42.25. So now we can calculate the value of the variance. We have all the data that we need. So the variance, sigma square, is going to be equal to the sum of all these values, which is equal to 102. So it's 102 over n, which is 8. And this is going to be 12.75. And then once we get the value of the variance, we can get the value of the standard deviation as well, which is just the square root of this value. So the square root of 12.75, if you plug it into the calculator, is just 3.57. And this is one way of calculating the variance and the standard deviation for ungroup data. Thank you for watching.